So you all want to know about my life and what's going on. Well, I'm about to expose everything to you guys right here on YouTube. Stick around because the journey is just about to get interesting. My first job this morning is to make sure that the elves did not kidnap Santa Claus. They even put tape over his mouth so he couldn't speak. And Cruz is on his way down now to see this. We rescued Santa from being kidnapped. And then what we do is we got, obviously, our advent calendars. That's my one, that's Isabella's, and this one's Cruz's. Cruz has now decided, for his first real time of knowing what an advent calendar is, that he's going to eat all three. So he ate Isabella's, he ate mine, and he ate his own. So I didn't get any chocolate this morning. But breakfast time with the family first. The little one's in a bouncer over there. Cruz is running around doing his thing. I'm back on YouTube, guys. I'm back. You know what? You want to know about the liquidation of my company. You want to know about this so-called arrest. You want to know about all of these people that apparently I've scammed or done something to. I'm here. This is it. Black and white, starting to tell you guys my journey all over again with nothing but the truth. And anybody watching this, you can depict it, you can make videos about it, you can do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, I am here doing my job and making sure that we progress forward, while a lot of people are out there are trying to bury me. But you know what? It's impossible to do something like that to someone like me, who moves forwards with morals, ethics, and keeps doing the right thing. So stick around, because the rest of this video is going to be interesting, and definitely the rest of the year is going to be even more interesting. Catch you shortly. Inside a 6-bedroom HMO, which we sourced last week for an investor. Boiler is there. It's in the cupboard. That needs sorting. The boiler's a good boiler. The soft closes are on the back of the doors. These are FD30 fire rated doors, and the house is good. It has the smoke alarms, it has the emergency lighting behind you on the ceiling. All the rooms are above 6.5 square meters, or 6.51 square meters, all 6 of them in here. And it's such a good property. We've got it for £210,000 in Birmingham, with a contract for £2,400 a month, which is £29,000 a year, guaranteed rent, hands off, 3 years. Might even be able to sign into 5 years, depends on what the new owner wants to do. The new owner's been amazing. I've helped him with his mortgage. I've helped him with all of his documentation. I've literally held his hand through the whole process. And his son is also a sourcer in Birmingham, who knows the game inside out, back to front. And even, I think he's shocked at how well I do things and how well I move. And on that note, why don't you join me on the 14th of December in Birmingham and come and make an informed judgment on me as a person. Am I an exceptional educator, or am I full of shit? Free tickets down below. Sign up.
How have you dealt with it, Steve?
How have I dealt with what?
The current situation.
For me, it's more about my family. It's more about my children, my Isabella, the effect that it's had on and having on them. You've been privy to quite a lot of things, so you've seen the fallout from it. My biggest upset is my family being subjected to certain things and videos made about them. And people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw glass stones. I'm the be nice, be kind guy. And yes, we are behind on payments. Developments have fallen through. Things have gone wrong that lead to knock-on effects, but these people out there don't know what business is. So they don't understand bridging loans, they don't understand accounts, they don't understand cash flow, because they're at level 1, they're not playing at the level I'm playing at. So it's easy to be attacked when you're not actually in the arena, when you're just sitting in the stands pretending that you're doing something. And the attacks have come from people that are super close to me, or were super close to me, should I say. And that's the really sad part about it, because, you know, they keep going, oh, we've got this information, we've got this screenshot, they're taking everything out of context and making me out to be some kind of devil. Everyone who knows me knows the type of person I am. One, I don't argue with women, ever. Ever. I do not. I would never argue with a woman or say anything to a woman or be nasty to a woman. And they're making me out to be something I'm not. But again, there's two sides to every story, isn't there? And you just got to keep moving forward. Mentally, I'm okay. Financially, we're in a pickle. But we keep moving forwards and we make things happen. Most people will quit, but not me. We fix it. And like I said, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. I'll never out anybody or never name anybody. But remember, I get sent a lot of stuff. People are nasty and vindictive, and I've never used it against anybody, and I never will use it against anybody. But you should always remember, karma's real, and what goes around comes around.
We are on our way to Liverpool to meet one of my mentor students who is probably 20% away through his project. I think it's been plastered, electrics, and first fix central heating has been done. He's a great guy, very knowledgeable, just needed that extra little push in order to make sure he's doing everything right. And he's so understandable because he knows that my head hasn't really been there recently. He knows that I've had a lot of pressures. You know, we've got properties where loans are being called in. I had the liquidation, which I got to deal with. So many things going on, guys. You've got so much information coming to you over the next couple of weeks that I think his jaw is well and truly going to hit the floor. Because, let me give you an example. One example. Somebody took a photo of me, posted it into a Facebook group that has hundreds of thousands, if not millions of followers, and said, "This is Stephen Hamilton from Birmingham. How many people have cheated or has Stephen been with because he's cheating on his partner?" Someone did that, and if any of you know, my Isabella is the most important person in my entire life. Anybody who knows me knows that that ain't my game, and somebody who I now know who did it took my photo and did that, trying to ruin my relationship. There's things that you're going to hear that I think you're going to go, oh my god, this is crazy, because it is wild. It is wild. But I still have a community and a job and a family that I need to protect. So, and I had a McDonald's. You win some, you lose some. It is what it is. I'm blaming him and her. On site at one of my mentees' property flips here in St Helens. Whole room has been plastered. The dehumidifiers are on so we can get the walls dry in order to get them painted. The frames for the doors will be fitted this week. We have new windows over here. Now, we're hoping for an end value of 120. In the current market, not so sure. We're all in at 84k by the time it's finished and done. That's everything. Legal fees, this auction. It's such a good deal. And if we can get the numbers to be where they need to be exactly, and the refinance works out exactly how it needs to work out, this house will cost him £5,000 forever. If it all works out according to plan. I'll keep you guys updated. But right now we're going to go and have a Starbucks, we're going to sit down, we're going to work the numbers out, and I'll give you a little tour of the house now. The walls are drying out. We have the dehumidifier there. Bedroom number 2. And then down there we have bedroom number 3. This has to be boxed in down there. We have a small utility here, and then we have the downstairs bathroom here. Up north, downstairs bathrooms were, and then in here we have the kitchen, where it's going to be all around here, and then we have the living room, which is there. All in all, this is going to be an unbelievable project once it's done with the numbers. What a great day. I feel like
such a relief being back on YouTube and actually speaking to you guys directly, and putting all my stuff out on the table and walking you through all the things I've been through and what's going on and the hurdles I'm having to cross. And I've got so much to tell you. But let me talk about that deal where I've just been to one of my mentees' houses. So he's all in with auction fees and everything, completely around the £67,000 mark, all in. £25,000 was his budget for his refurb. Definitely going over that by about £4,000. So we're going to be at 29,000 around that. So we're going to be all in for 95 to 97k with an end value of hopefully 120. When we refinance it, we're hoping to get 4.5 to 5% on a buy-to-let in a limited company, and then he can pull out around the £82,000 mark after everything. So it's going to cost him around 10k. We was hoping to get it better. We've just had a meeting, we've just sat down, I've just gone through all the numbers, I've just broke it all down, I've gone into complete, and I've scrutinised the whole deal, even down to the rest of the budget that's got left. So he's got flooring left, he's got decorating left, he's got the kitchen to buy, he's got the second fixed electrics, but it's him. He's got a boiler and a radiator, he's doing that himself, and he has got the gardens. He's got the back garden, there's not a front garden. So what a great day up north. Busy day, on the way back home. The team have done incredible today. They have worked tirelessly, and it's so nice to be back here with you guys where I get to share my side of the story and the truth. So tune in on Friday where I start to talk about part 1 of my social media attacks, and I will explain to you how there's 2 sides to every story, and there's a really famous saying that I keep seeing everywhere: receipts for days.